awful lot of mountain biking. I was relatively new to the area, so we were basically I used to cycle the whole area to try and discover it, and I had in the back of my mind that I'd always wanted to build a house. I probably had a bit of persuasion to do from your side.
Yeah.
But I was just looking out for potential ideas and properties, and I saw a number of sort of clapped out bungalows, for want of a better word. And I just kept my eyes on the press, and a couple came up for sale, over the coming year or two, and this was one of them. And I brought you to see it. I remember you stood at the window and looked at our youngest son playing in the garden, and you said, "I want to buy it. This is it. We're gonna be here. This is our
give it a go.
This is our place."
In a way, I think the most surprising thing was the fact that we actually did it and we got to move in, if that makes sense. Because when we moved here, as Dan said, we got one child, and we knew we couldn't afford to do very much with the bungalow when we were here. So we had 5 years of saving up and coming up with different ideas and plans, and we had an awful lot of people in that time that told us that we were being quite unrealistic with our budget and our expectations. And I think we really tried to hold true to what we thought that we wanted to do. And I think even sort of the week before we moved out, we actually had a big meeting here, sitting in the garden with the construction engineer, the builder, and with the architect and myself, because I was going to project manage it. And Dan had given a lot of input and had some costings done on the trusses. And even at that point, there was still some reticence around would we be able to bring it in on budget. There were still areas that were undecided. But we had such a positive meeting and positive intent to pull together and everyone give it our best go. And the day we moved out, I still hoped that we would move in and it would be our house. But the whole thing was quite a roller coaster. So I think the biggest surprise for me was when it was April the 11th and we actually got to move in, and it really was our home and we'd done it, Like I said at the start, the big thing for me was be realistic. If we weren't able to bring it in on budget, then we wouldn't be living here, we would have had to sell it. So I think that as you're going through the project, you absolutely have to keep your eye on the end game. That's so important. Otherwise you won't achieve it. So be brave and go for it.